Joe in real life. Good to see you all again. Hello, how are you? Long time. Yes. I haven't been doing many of these videos, in part because daddy duty. We're under the gun, we're crunched on a daily basis, and the shorts have just been easy. But I do think I am hoping to let less time pass in the future. Certainly these check-ins, I don't know, I feel they're necessary. Similarly, my workouts, my squats have been sporadic. In part, I've felt as though I can't keep up the volume I want to keep up. And in equal parts, I feel as though, again, I'm crunched, So when I do have enough get up and go to put in a serious hard workout, I feel like I don't have the time, or maybe I don't have the bandwidth, But I'm hoping to amend that too. The holidays are over after all, and a return to normalcy has been slow, but happening. And today I want to get something heavy up, maybe even a max. I don't know. I will see, I certainly think I have the force in me to do it. Whether or not that actually ends up being something to write home about remains to be seen. The lifting's going okay, despite the fact that I've been pulled in 100 different directions. I've definitely put on some holiday weight. I don't feel cute, but the weights have been moving okay. So yeah, let's just see what that ends up looking like, shall we? I'm guessing 225, but maybe a little more? Let's find out. All right, stay tuned. Okay, so what you're seeing here is a climb from 135 to 225. Mostly 10-pound jumps. I think I jumped 20 pounds on the first. Just getting singles, just feeling the weight, just trying to be a good boy. And you can see right there, I look like a sausage. I got a little dumpy over the holidays. I know it's obnoxious when skinny people talk about how they got fat, but my feelings are my feelings, man, and I feel fat right now, and I don't like it. Suffice, I won't keep banging that pot or insisting that you acknowledge my obesity. But yeah, despite not feeling my best and thinking that I don't look my best, the weights moved well. In fact, I would have jumped to 235 today, except I misgrooved 225 slightly and ended up pitching forward just a tad too much. And I was like, that's a sign, I think, Definitely I had 235, and I think I can just know that and be okay, There are days after today, and we can approach it then. Another thing I've been working on that I haven't been forthcoming about because I wasn't sure if I was going to keep up with it, but I've been working on the bent press. It's an old-timey lift where you through this body contortion movement that's half squat, half windmill, half single arm press, you try to get a weight overhead with one arm. I'll show you examples of it in the future. But so I've been doing strange waiter's carry, single arm. I don't even know what to call them because I'm kind of inventing them on the fly. Basically, I take a 20 to 30 pound kettlebell out for a walk, and I just move in strange ways. I just twist my body, trying to get some motion in my hips, and my oblique, my shoulders, scapula. And boy, I am sore. I must confess that I am more than a little sore from the effort. And it isn't as is often the case with these weird lifts, it isn't a usual soreness. Like, it's such an unusual soreness that I hesitate to call it like soreness, like DOMS. Like, if I didn't know better, it feels like injury. It feels like a very, very mild pinched nerve, but all the way up and down my spinal column, which indicates to me that I have not been twisting anywhere near enough, that I've been working in one plane essentially, and have not diversified my movement diet enough to be a human animal. A human being, yes. A dad bod dad, yes. But not a particularly good animal. So I've got to work on that. And, well, I am working on that. I was in secret, but now I'm coming out of the closet. And I'm going to start posting some bench press work. And I will open source this so that, like, if you guys have thoughts, feelings, concerns, suggestions, I'm absolutely open to them. This is virgin territory. I've done a small amount of research into old-timey strongmen and how they accomplished this lift. And to say that it is vague would be a wild understatement. There is no good coaching on this lift, none that I've found. Well, Fuller, Strongman Archaeology on Instagram, is some good coaching. But even that, and I'm sorry to say it, it has gaps. I just don't, my body doesn't understand the movement. And perhaps that's really the issue, is that the nervous system doesn't know what it's doing yet. So I'm working on it, and it's fun. It's really, really fun. That's what I'm looking for, is something to put a little energy and excitement back into these routines. That's 215. That looked pretty ugly. I was surprised by how good the other lifts looked. But yeah, that looked rough. So I think I called it at the right time. You'll see the 225 here. But anyway, sorry for the hiatus on these longer posts. This is Joe in real life. I love you guys. Be good to each other. Thanks for continuing to follow despite only being short videos. And yeah, you'll see this lift here. It's pretty ugly. I am liking the bare feet a lot. I haven't mentioned that yet. Yeah, those knees look gross. Yeah. Anyway, that's all for today. Take care, team. And I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Peace.